Only one Kenobi. Only one. Now that's the name I've decided to give my new channel. This is the first time I've ever done a Star Wars video, and been inspired by the likes of Sithlord 229 and FlyGuy.net for their insightful and amazing videos. Thank you very much for those guys. So I'll give you a bit of a shout out and respect to you and respect. But anyway, one thing that's inspired me to do more videos is just the more I collect, the more I feel I have to say about the whole thing. But the big topic for me recently was when Hasbro announced that they were going to be bringing back the Vintage Collection in 2018. I was really excited. I mean, the Vintage Collection is what kick-started my carded collecting, you know? I mean, previously I've just been a loose figure collector, but you can't beat those card backs. I was born in 1981 and I can still remember seeing them on the shelves as a kid. But there's loads of discussions you can have about what they should and could release. But this is one thing that I really feel that I got to get out there, because I haven't actually heard anyone discussing this. Victoria's Cantina did a really good video recently where she discussed what they could have, should have, what they could have and should have released before they finished the line in 2012. But there was no mention of this. And this is a really important card back. It's so iconic. True enough, they have given us this recently, but that's a 6-inch figure. This is the 6-inch 40th anniversary R2-D2. But that is the iconic artwork that I'm on about. They never gave us this, not even in the VOTC did they give us this card back. And why? Why? It's brilliant. It's definitively R2-D2. What they did give us in the VOTC was this. Now for me, it's a classic card back, yes. It also is a very good figure. I don't actually have that one loose, but you can tell it's a good one by looking at it. But anyway, that for me is not the definitive R2-D2 card back, because, well, 3PO's all over it for starters, you know what I mean? And also, in terms of a card back, it's a bit of a mismatch one because it's got the Return of the Jedi badge on it. However, you know, everybody knows that that image is from Empire Strikes Back. So the Vintage Collection is fantastic because it gives all collectors an opportunity to have a classic card back in mint brand new condition. Whereas this one here, I mean, I got this from, I bought the card back from eBay. A guy called, what's he called now? Restore Nation. The quality of his products aren't that bad really, but I got an old vintage R2 figure there and recarded it onto that. Not that great, not as great as getting a proper vintage Hasbro release of something with the Kenner logo on. Speaking of which, we've had this before. Now this is a great card back. You won't find this. This is a new sort of release. That's what you get in the Vintage Collection. You get, you know, reproduction cards, and then you get brand new releases. Now that's firstly, it's a great figure loose, and it's also great carded. The reason I want to show you this one is because I want to make a point here, people, that I wouldn't be displeased if they released that figure again, minus the drinks rack, on that card back. You know what I mean? As long as I can get that definitively released in the modern Vintage Collection line, I'll be really happy, because I just think that's far too iconic to not be released. You know what I mean? It's missing in 3.75 anyway. So I hope you agree with that. I'd like to just apologise for the quality of the video. The camera, the audio, not so great, but I just couldn't wait any longer to express my thoughts on that, because I hadn't really seen anyone else mentioning it or discussing it. But if you know of anybody who has mentioned that, please do post a link or make any comments you want in beneath. It'd be great to hear your thoughts on the matter. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. This has been Only One Kenobi for the first time, young Luke. Thank you for watching. Cheers now. Bye bye.